So yes, this free tool can really improve and fix many Windows 11 issues like removing all kind of advertisement and telemetry in one click, disabling the driver update or entire Windows update, getting the classic file explorer on Windows 11 or classic context menu on Windows 11, and even you can add multiple options to the context menu of Windows 11. Now not only this, there are tons of more other options that you will have to check your own self. So without any further delay, let's quickly get started. Alright, so the tool I'm talking about, the name is Winaero Tweaker. I'm pretty sure that many of you know about it. So what you need to do, bring up any of your browsers, search for Winaero Tweaker and click on the first website, this one. It says the ultimate all-in-one application for tuning Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8 and Windows 7. And in order to download, scroll down a bit and click on download. The file will be downloaded in a zip file. So once downloaded, open the downloaded folder, make a right click on it, click on extract all and click on extract. Once extracted, you will be getting the setup file and even you will be getting the silent setup.cmd. If you want to go with the silent installation without giving any much permission, without following too much of steps, then you can go with the first option. As of now, I will show you with the setup.exe, so I will make a double click on it. Windows protected your PC, so click on more info, click run anyway. Now as this is not the silent installation, so you will be getting all these prompts. So you will have to allow the permission, click next again. Normal mode or the portable one, so whichever you want to go, you can go with it. Click on next, accept the agreement, click on next, next and install. And very soon you will be getting this kind of neat and clean dashboard of the Winaero Tweaker. So here on the top you get few options like file, action, where you can set this app as a startup page, bookmark, navigation. So basically you have to come to the left hand side and in the information, it will display all your hardware detail. Recent changes, manage bookmark, we have nothing to display. Alright, now we can come to the main section, that is Windows 11. And here, the very first option is classic full context menu. And for each and every tweak, you will be getting the description where you can read about it, and it says turn on this option to enable classic context menu in Windows 11. The OS will display full menus directly without you having to click on the show more option. So if you right click on the desktop, you see the new context menu on Windows 11 with show more option. And if you really don't like it and you want the old classic context menu of Windows 10, then you just need to enable this option. And once you check the box below, it says restart Explorer so that the changes can be applied. Now for many tweak, it might ask you to restart the Explorer. For many, it will ask you to reboot the computer. For many, it will say to sign out. So when I will click on restart Explorer, the next time when I make a right click on the desktop, so bingo, now you will see the old classic context menu on your Windows 11. So very simple to apply. Next you have the classic taskbar. And if you read a classic taskbar and the start menu, the instructions are being given here. Then you have the colorize taskbar, and if you click on it, so you will notice at the bottom, the taskbar color has been changed. Disable background applications, so another useful feature. Now you might know that on Windows 11, you do not have any direct option to disable the background apps. So if I bring up the settings, on the left hand side, you will not find any option like Windows 10 to disable the background application. So if you have the performance issues and you want that your Windows 11 performance should be boosted, then go ahead and just check this option. Now next, if you want to disable the Copilot, you can easily do that. Just check this option and you will be all done. Disable recommendation in start, and if I click on my start, you will see that the recommendation section, and if you really don't want it, you need a neat and clean page, then check this option, disable recommended selection in start menu. Then it will ask you to reboot, so I can just apply all the tweak and then finally I will make a restart. Enable ribbon. If you want to launch the classic file explorer with ribbon, you have this option over here, and in the description it gives you the complete detail. And if I bring up the file explorer, so you can see we have this new file explorer of Windows 11, and I will do everything in front of you. Let me check this box of permanently enable classic file explorer, and then I will click on launch classic file explorer, and here we go, bingo. So now you can see that we have the new ribbon with classic file explorer that we used to enjoy on the earlier version of Windows 11 and on Windows 10. Next you have many other options like enable a sticker, remove Windows Spotlight, desktop icon, and if you want to do that, you can go ahead and apply it. Now let's come to the appearance section, and where you can manage the arrow light. You can apply the arrow light theme by clicking on it, and the theme will be applied. And if you want to disable or you want to apply the Windows default theme, then you can go back easily. Custom accent, that where you can change all the color, dark color scheme, disable the display change animation, startup sound, where you can manage the startup sound. If you have any custom sound saved on your device, you can easily restore or you can replace from here. Next, you will be getting the advanced appearance setting, where you can manage the icon, the menus, message font, Windows border, and the Windows title bar. Alright, now let's come to the very useful tweak feature, that is behavior. And the very first option that you get is adds an unwanted application. And it says stop unwanted application that Windows install automatically. So I will check it. Start menu suggestion, I don't need, so I will check it. Advertisement in File Explorer, I don't need, so I will check this. Tips about Windows, I will check. Spotlight and lock screen advertisement, I don't need. Welcome experience, ads in setting, personalize ad, tailor experience. So I will check all of them. And then instead of restarting, I can just click, I will do that myself. Then you have automatic registry backup, disable arrow shake, disable arrow snap, disable automatic maintenance. And if you want to disable the automatic maintenance, if you're not sure, you can read about it and then accordingly you can do that. Then next you have disable driver update. So if you want your Windows should not update your driver automatically, then you can go ahead and disable the driver update. Check this box and click I will do it myself later. Disable MRT from installing. If you want to disable malicious software removal tool from installing, then you can do that. Well, I don't recommend this as of now. Disable the smart screen. So if you want to disable a smart screen in Windows or Edge or store application, then you can just check them and it will be applied. Disable user folder backup to OneDrive. And next we have disable Windows update. Now many of you might be looking for this feature, as I have seen many people, they want to disable the Windows update. They don't want that their Windows 10 or 11 should update anymore. So again, you will have to check this box, disable Windows update and notification if you want to disable the Windows update. Next is enable crash on control scroll lock, error reporting, keep thumbnail cache. You can show the BSOD, disable smiley. So when you get any kind of blue screen on your Windows 10 or 11 and you want that it should display the detail about that problem, then you will have to check this option. USB write protection, and it says it is possible to enable the write protection on USB mass storage devices. This can be useful as an additional security option. Use the option above to enable the USB write protection. So once you enable this option, you will have to reconnect your USB. And from the next time, if anybody connect it, they will not be able to make any kind of changes on it. This is an external security that has been given you, so you can have a look into it. Windows installer in safe mode, then you have boot and logon section. And the very first one is auto repair at boot. And you have the entire option, turn on Windows 7 like boot menu, always show boot menu. If you need these kind of changes on your Windows 10 or Windows 11, then you can do that. Default lock screen background. So if you want to change this background, then you can click on browse and locate to the location of the image and you can save it. Disable let's finish setting up your device screen. Now many times you might have seen that when you restart the computer or after shutting down, when you restart again, you get a screen. Each and every time you get a screen. And if you really don't want this, then you can disable this. Disable blur on sign in screen. So you might have noticed that when you log into your device, it gives you the blur background. Let me show you like this. And if you want to remove this blur background, as there is no such direct feature on Windows 10 or Windows 11, but is still using this Winaero Tweaker, you can disable the background blur option. And for this, you will only have to check this option of disable blur on screen. Disable lock screen, and if you want to disable the lock screen. And for every tweak, you can also see the detail here. By clicking on see in detail how this tweak work. It will show you that what exactly it does, how exactly it will look like. You can get all those information. Next, you have enable control alt delete. So you can enable or disable the control alt delete sequence for logging on in your Windows. This can require a user to press Ctrl or Delete before logging on. Very useful feature. I recommend that you can go ahead and enable this option. And so on. There are many other tweaks that you can have a look here. Like you can disable the power button on the login screen. You might have seen on the login page at the right hand corner, you get the power button. Well, I don't feel that there is any need to disable that, but still the option is being given due to any reason. If you want to disable that, then you have the option from here. And then we have the verbose logon messages. Very useful, guys. I always recommend you to enable the verbose mode on your Windows 10 or 11. Now enabling this, what will happen? Whenever you restart the computer, you shut down and you notice that it takes a long time, but you don't know exactly what is going on in the background. But if you enable this verbose mode, it will let you know that why the restarting or shutting down is taking too much of time, what exactly it's doing. Is it shutting down any kind of services, any kind of feature? All the detail will be displayed. So I will go ahead and enable this option. Then we have the desktop and the taskbar where you can manage all these options. Disable the web search, window search on the desktop. And now my favorite part comes in, that is the context menu. Well, we have already made a tweak to get the classic file explorer on Windows 11. But now using the Winaero Tweaker, you can make your context menu more advanced by adding many kind of features in the context menu. Let me show you. As of now, if I make a right click on the desktop, so you can see I have only limited options like view, refresh. But if I want to add some more option here, that can be really a gem. So the very first option is install command for cap file. Then it says new menu in file explorer. So when you hover up on your desktop in the new section, and there if you want to add some additional option, then you can add from here. Like I can add the .bat file, .cmd file. And if you also want to add the PowerShell, you can also check that. Once done, click on Restart Explorer and the changes will be applied immediately. So let me make a right click on the desktop now. And this time if I hover up a new, so bingo, I have added the batch file, the command prompt script and the PowerShell script, right? See how amazing it is? And so on. Advanced startup option. Now many times in order to troubleshoot many kind of problem, you are recommended to go to the advanced startup option. I'm talking about this blue screen page where you go with many further troubleshooting. And if you want to reach this advanced startup option very quickly, then you can add this in the context menu. So I will check this option here. And the next time if I make a right click on the desktop, so bingo, you can see the advanced startup option is being listed in the context menu. And if I click on it, so you will see now that the Windows will be rebooting in the advanced startup. And even you can see the verbose mode has been activated, showing you all the information. And here we go. Please wait. And very soon you will be getting the blue screen like this. And this is only called the advanced startup option, from where you can either troubleshoot many kind of problem, you can restore your computer, you can reset your device and many more things. All right, then we have app for edit image context menu, app mode, attribute, Bluetooth. If you also want to add the Bluetooth, you can do that. Change owner, I will add that. Context menu, Copilot. If you want to add the Copilot in the context menu, you can also do that. Control panel, I want to add control panel. Create system restore point. No, I won't take this one. Extract command. Kill not responding task. Very important. Many time a few application or even the file explorer or your browser get stuck and says not responding. In order to kill those application or program forcefully, you can use this option. Open bash here, personalization, power options. You can see the entire list here. So depending on your requirement, your priorities, you can add whichever option you want to add. Very simple. Go to that option, check it, and that's it. So I will also add the shutdown option as well. And the next time, finally, if I make a right click here, so you can see there are so many options now. On the very top, it says kill not responding task, open in terminal, advanced startup option, control panel, and at the bottom shut down. And if I hover up on it, it says shut down instantly, shut down with warning. Another advanced option that you are getting in the context menu. And so on in the setting, you can directly reach to any setting application here. You can restart the Explorer. All right, now next we have some setting related to the Microsoft Edge where you can disable the annoyances and the bloat. Once you click on it, all the options will be displayed on the right hand side, and whichever you want to disable, read about it and go ahead and check it. Settings and control panel, And if you want to add classic user account, then you can do that. Add Windows Update to control panel system security. Then you have the File Explorer. Do this for all the item checkbox. So related to the File Explorer, whichever changes you want to make, you can do it from here only. Like you can change the drive icon, you can disable the search history, enable the classic search, and if you just click on it, so you will find the classic search on the File Explorer. Then from the network section, you can apply many kind of network tweak, like you can reset the network data usage. And you can read below, it says, Windows is able to collect and show the network data usage. The operating system can display the network data amount consumed by Windows, Windows Update, Store, and other application from the last 30 days. And if you want to really reset it, that I also recommend you, then you need to click on Reset Network Data Usage. Then in the privacy section, you can disable the password reveal button, and you also need to disable the telemetry. Very useful and very recommended. So just check this option, disable telemetry and data collection, and you can read all the detail here. Basically, you all know that it collects all your information. Then in the shortcut, you have the classic shutdown shortcut, disable shortcut text. So whichever you want to add or you want to enjoy, go ahead and check it out. Then below it says get classic application. So if you need any classic application that has been removed now on your Windows 11, like a Windows Photo Viewer, then you can just do it from here. Classic calculator, classic game from Windows 7, classic notepad, classic paint, classic sticky note, task manager, and MS config. Alright, so this way guys, you can see that we have applied tons of tweak on my Windows 11. Like we removed the recommended section from the start menu. We got the classic File Explorer with the classic search. We have disabled all kind of advertisement, unwanted application, and all kind of telemetry. We made our context menu much more advanced by adding many kind of useful feature in the context menu. So that's all guys for today, and hopefully you enjoyed the video, found the tool useful. If yes, please hit the like, subscribe. If you have any kind of question, please let me know in the comment section. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.